When we make Jaws Explored and you finish watching it, you will watch Jaws again and it'll be completely new to you.
Oh, boys!
We will talk about the geography of it, the visual construction of it, the thematic power of it. We will talk about the way personality from the outside of the film and within the film affect the way the film is.
You're certifiable, Quint, you know that?
We will talk about choices that Spielberg made, that the studio made, how the script and the book and the process of making the film have come together to create an entirely new story.
Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you, right into your eyes.
We're going deeper and deeper and deeper into it. And that will transform the film itself.
That's a 20-footer.
25.
I have no favourite scene in Jaws because you can't, there's too many. But one that comes close to it is that wonderful sequence where they shoot the barrels into the side of the shark. The shark has come to the boat and they can see how big it is. It's really dynamic, it's almost like an action sequence. And also it's about the rivalry between Quint and Hooper. So there's all these barrels in the front of the boat and Quint is sort of harpooning them into the side of the shark. But there's a great bit of kind of macho rivalry in it where Hooper just goes, "Don't wait for me," as he's trying to tie the knots into the barrels in time. Come on! And Brody is almost observing it going, "I'm not good enough here. These guys know about sailing, they know about sharks. What the hell am I doing here?" Does all of these different things simultaneously. Wonderful piece of filmmaking.
Shoot!
Yeah, one of the marvellous things about Jaws' life is that it has been beautifully served. There's been fantastic books, fantastic documentaries, but I always come away with a sense of, yeah, I kind of know a lot of that and I love it, but it hasn't answered the mystery inside of me. It hasn't told me what it is about Jaws that is different.
What we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
There are a lot of brilliant voices out there who just adore the film. Fellow filmmakers, critics, experts, scientists, who can tell us something about their experience of it, their interpretation of it. Jaws has never been done in that way. And that's what I think is crucial about Jaws Explored. It will just waken the film up again for you.
We're really a little anxious that you're rushing into something serious here.
To you fair Spanish ladies.
The only moment in Jaws where Spielberg is in any way slightly ironic is that shot of the boat leaving the harbour, framed by the monster. I love it because it's just a playful note. Let's not forget that this is a big story. This is an operatic story. This is a mythical story. These are three men in a boat heading out to danger, this venture into the unknown. And I think he's just sort of letting himself go, I can do some mythical stuff. It's still a monster movie.
Why don't we have one more drink and go down and cut that shark open?
We're going to enhance a film by pulling it to pieces, doing an autopsy on it, cutting it open, let it all spill out onto the floor of the decking. It's in the kind of the moment that we learn so much. It's going to follow the film moment by precious moment and pause over those moments and go, what is it about this particular moment that is so good? What does it tell us? How does it connect to the other elements of it? What does it tell us about Spielberg? What does it tell us about the shark? What does it tell us about fear?
Shark!
You have the surface of the celluloid, we pause it, and we go into it, and we go through it into the film. And what's underneath that moment of celluloid is what's crucial.
You're gonna be the only rational man left on this island after I leave tomorrow.
The Ben Gardner head moment. In storytelling terms, it's a fabulous moment. We were getting maybe a bit comfortable with the characters by that point. Spielberg wanted to go, bam, wake up. He won't let the audience settle. But apart from the shock of it, it's a fabulous scene in its own right as the boat goes out at night and this kind of searchlight crosses the water. This Close Encounters thinking was going on. This is almost like a UFO. So it's about conjuring up mythical, horror, fantasy territory with this scene where the world is unpredictable, and it just ends with that wonderful jump scare. Explored lives or dies on the chorus of voices. These are people observing the film like you do. They are fans, but they are kind of exalted fans. They are fellow filmmakers, critics, experts, scientists, the best minds on the best films.
You're going to be the only rational man left on this island after I leave tomorrow.
There's the experience of someone making Jaws. There's the experience of someone sitting down in a cinema watching Jaws. And that's almost the more important experience. Spielberg would tell you that. That's the one that matters. And it takes someone who understands Jaws from that perspective to bring that perspective to life. There's a fabulous sequence of almost mad scientist stuff going on. And it starts with that great dinner time sequence when you see Brody with not just a glass of wine, but kind of like a tumbler full of wine. So we know where his head's at.
I can do anything. I'm the chief of police.
It's that great scientist scene where he analyzes the monster, but of course the monster is still out there. And it's all done with this kind of sort of mysticism, this kind of horror movie look. It's late at night. And it's got a lovely graphic bit of sound editing as he slices open the tiger shark. You can almost smell it. We are confronted with the capabilities of a shark that is going to eat anything that comes across it. It's a lesson in the shark's violence.
That's it.
Gotta close the beach, call the mayor.
One of the things with the Zoom Dolly is that people get caught up with talking about how did he do it, not the why of it. You can't get inside Roy Scheider's head. It's one of the things about films. You're always on the outside of people. But Spielberg was trying to find a way to make us experience what he was experiencing. It's a tremendous idea when you think about it.
Get down to the office and that garbage.
With Jaws Explored, we are showing you why that moment works. And we're showing you why Spielberg made the choices he did. And we're showing you why it works so well. It all comes back to storytelling. In the Hooper entrance scene, you are told exactly who he is. That he's smart, that he's cocky, that he does not belong in Amity. He looks different. And Brody is sort of looking at him. There's this kind of wonderful background stuff of all the shark hunters kind of overfilling boats, and chaos is what's going on around him. And he evokes professional. By the end of that scene, we know exactly who Hooper is.
Yeah, they're all gonna die.
There's a reason why Jaws is great, is because it's still full of things we don't quite understand and we love and adore. That film is alive and present, and that's what we're going looking for. Why does it stay alive for us? It's about individual relationships with it. So all the interviewees will talk about it from their point of view. Every person who speaks on this in the film is unique and important and vital, and they are going to illuminate it in really extraordinary ways. Spielberg shoots crowd scenes better than anyone else I can think of. He understands there's a kind of tension about crowds. They are a beast unto themselves. He knows the audience is equipped with knowledge that the crowds aren't. So we bring this kind of fear to the images. He creates a kind of visual agitation. The child crying, people shouting. That great shot of half in and half out of the water. All things just to sort of make you agitated. It's a fabulous piece of building to a crescendo. What is really interesting about when you know a film really well is that familiarity becomes its own pleasure. I can talk through this scene line by line. I know exactly where we're going next. Yet I challenge you to watch Jaws and to not still be surprised. It always throws something in you've forgotten or you didn't quite notice. You go, oh, I don't remember that scene. Oh God, yes, that happens and that happens. It just has secrets in it that it keeps from you until the next viewing. So when we make Jaws Explored and you finish watching it, you will watch Jaws again and it'll be completely new to you.
Oh, God. You scared me.
One of the great problems that Spielberg had was that he could not show you the shark in any great detail. He just figures out ways of introducing you to things and foreshadowing things with great ingenuity and subtlety. And one of the most powerful ones of those is just Brody flipping through a book on shark attacks and seeing these pictures, and we see the pictures with him of the potential of a shark attack. It's the first time we see a shark in the film. So it's actually also an introduction to the monster.
People don't even know how old sharks are. I mean, if they live 2,000 to 3,000 years, they don't know.
It's both a wake-up call to the police officer who's never experienced this before, and to us as an audience of this is what they're facing. I love so many of the Jaws docs. They've done a fantastic job of telling an extraordinary story. And by no means are we dismissing any of that. This is about telling a very different story, about coming at it from a very different angle. We're going to look for why you love it. It's not just the fact you do love it. We're looking into the reasons why it has that effect on you. That has never been done before.
It's going to be one of the best summers we've ever had.
The opening of Jaws is the rules of Jaws, isn't it? It's all about fear. It's all about this beautiful young figure of the 70s taking a skinny dip and meeting this violent but yet mysterious death. It's an extraordinary way to begin your film. It wakes the audience up. There's a great cut where you cut to the morning after. Great sort of sense of agitation fills the air. And of course, it's all about introducing Brody. It's about introducing the shark. Then, boom, here's Brody. All of Jaws is in the first 3 minutes. Jaws is this extraordinary film, so well known and so beloved, yet it does feel like there's a certain way it's never been discussed, it's never been tackled. I love the history stuff and I love the books, but I've got this hunger to know, why is this sequence working in the way it does? Why does someone think about it this way and why does someone think about it this way? How can you look at something in many different ways? All those things really fascinate me, and they come because I love Jaws so much to begin with.